Check, check. Is this thing on? You all hear me? Good. I think that's a yes. The screen is dimming. The screen is dimming. Tech support. Not that screen. Alright. Well, chat just went blank. We might get that back. But welcome, good evening, or good morning, depending where you're from. Okay, we got chat back. Welcome to the second GoldFire Studios Fireside chat. This is Luke, coming on over here, who you were introduced to last week, I guess. And we've got a cool show lined up for you all. A big announcement coming at the end of the show, so be sure you all stay tuned in for that. And keep on sending that feedback. We'd love to get more questions. We'd love to get feedback on the show. Again, this is a community event for all of you. We want you all to shape the direction for the show moving forward. So please keep sending that feedback. And I know the commercials are annoying. Sorry about that. We didn't know about the commercials until after last week's show. So if a commercial pops up and you miss something, we're going to be posting the show. Last week's show is posted as well, and so you can go back and check whatever you missed. Or follow the chat. There should be a lot of activity going on there. So just a quick update where we've been. It's been 2 weeks since we talked to you all, and 2 weeks from tomorrow, we are doing a pitch to investors. We told you a little bit about the venture split program we were in last week, and you all can't hear? Stupid microphone. Okay, one sec. Is it too loud or too quiet, or the quality's just bad? Okay, I just need to talk about it. Okay. It's way better. Well, I think you're talking really close to the microphone. Okay, I'll just scoot up here. So 2 weeks from tomorrow, we are going to be pitching to investors. And so one part of that is there's not going to be a show 2 weeks from now because we're going to be preparing for that. So the next show is a month from tonight. Same schedule otherwise. And so basically the last 2 weeks have been about working on the pitch and doing some behind-the-scenes things that we'll be talking to you about at the end of tonight's show. So do you have anything else, Luke?
No, not really. Go with it.
Okay.
Just some questions.
So it's impressive. Luke is very flexible. So now his arms are over there. I don't know how that works, but let's go to the mailbag. All right. Anonymous has our first question today. Anonymous asked a lot of questions last week too, so
I'm feeling Looney might be anonymous.
No, Looney would never be anonymous. I just know that much. All right. In fact, we'll hold that question until the end. Yes, Anonymous does have too many questions, so you appear to be anonymous as well. Just pointing that out. So, you were right. And the first question is actually from you, Looney. Are there any plans for a mobile app for Poker RPG or Beatsie Wars? So this has been looked at a few times, and there's a few things that go into that. So, first of all, one of the difficult things with doing a mobile application is it requires different engineers for different skill sets between the different platforms, iOS, Android, Windows Phone, etc. And one of the goals that we are working on, and I'll actually be talking a little bit about more shortly, is providing the same game experience across any device through the browser. So the games right now are about 90% compatible with mobile devices. The games don't use much flash. Some of the features use a little bit of flash. That will slowly go away as well. So you can play the games on mobile. But that will be improving as we move along. So I hope that answers your question. Second question from Looney again. Have you ever thought about selling real-world items like T-shirts, mugs, etc.? So, do you all like this T-shirt? We've got a few GoldFire T-shirts, and so I thought about doing merchandise for Poker RPG, Beatsie Wars, GoldFire. There's a few challenges involved with that, mainly from pricing, and that's a good point. Contest giveaways, I've done that before. People seem to really like it, so that's definitely something we need to look at doing more of again. But as far as selling merchandise, we'd love to do it if there's significant interest. But for example, if we were to set up a cafe press or a Zazzle store, the price for you all is just, in my opinion, too expensive. The T-shirt would probably be $30, not including shipping. And if we were to go and print T-shirts, it'd be much more cost effective. We could print them for $8 to $10. But we would have to order about 100 shirts per design, or whatever the item was. So if you all are interested, if there's significant interest, we're definitely open to doing some merchandise options. So just shoot either of us a message, email, whatever, and let us know if you have interest in that. That was a bad throw. All right, now the question from Anonymous. Keychains. That'd be a cool idea also. Those are a lot cheaper as well. Okay, question from Anonymous. What will Luke be doing at GoldFire Studios? All right, so Luke's official title is... sorry, if your screen's going black, you're probably about to see a commercial. So again, well, you probably can't even hear me right now. Again, to reiterate, the video is going to be posted by tomorrow, so you can go back and see what you missed. Okay, so Luke's official title with GoldFire Studios is Chief Technical Officer, CTO, and this is a startup, though, small company. So Luke, why don't you talk about some of the things going into that?
Pretty much, since we're a startup and right now it's just two of us. Sorry, pick the mic here. But yes, it's just two of us and it's a startup, and we are. That's my train of thought. But since we're doing a little bit of everything, we have just two people working full time on projects. Then you got to do a little of everything, a little bit of marketing, a little bit of research, looking at the industry. But my background is mainly technical. I've been developing for several years, and I've developed several games on the outside, mainly just hobbyist stuff. But so my role is going to be mainly development. When we start pulling on other developers, leading them, and that sort of thing. So maybe that covers it. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. Just I think we need to keep speaking up. Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now?
Sound.
So we hope to improve this setup as we go along. Right now it's just going through a laptop. But I think, if we speak up, I think you all can hear us a little better. Okay, next question. Apparently I'm terrible at throwing cards. But, okay, so this is our last question for today. We want to get more questions from you all next time. And the questions we would like to get, yes, you are the beta tester for these streams. The kind of questions we'd like to get moving forward are ones that we can discuss about. There's certain areas to submit bugs and suggestions, and those are a little more difficult to discuss than something like this. So please just keep sending in those questions. Okay, so the next question from Anonymous is, what does the future hold for Poker RPG and Beatsie Wars? All right, deep question here. Okay, so part of what we're going to be talking about here at the end has to do with that. And so I'm going to answer it this way. I'm going to say Um, don't think that there's not going to be updates moving forward on the games or that the community is being abandoned, because Poker RPG and Beatsie Wars are integral parts to GoldFire Studios and the platform that we're building. Just keep in mind that we are working on a long-term strategy that has to do with the future of online gaming, and you all are an integral part of that. So that's something really cool, I think. So there's going to be a lot of cool things coming. The screen's fading. So just stick with us as we grow. There's going to be a lot of cool things in the pipeline. So that is the mailbag for our second show, and I guess you all are waiting for the big announcement. Do you all have anything else to ask in the chat? Feel free to shoot it out now. Oh, did you all see the s'mores? We thought that was a nice touch. Okay, so question. So there's a lot of ways you can get a hold of me. Okay, actually that's something I wanted to address. I forgot about that. Good question. So while we've been in this program, and especially now, for the last few weeks and for the next couple of weeks, we're really getting in crunch time again. I said we've got that pitch coming up. So when you're creating these games and this whole gaming experience around it, there's a lot that goes into it outside of just managing the games themselves. And so unfortunately, it's been difficult to keep up with the tickets. I'm not going to lie about that. They are getting answered. They're not. Don't think they're being ignored. I guess I'm not looking at the camera.
Is that the
Should still be filming. Don't worry. So the tickets are going to be answered. No one's getting ignored. It's just taking a little longer than usual. After the next 2 weeks, when this program ends, we're going to have significantly more time to get caught up on all of that, and it won't be near as much of an issue after that. Okay. So now to the big announcement, the thing that you all have been waiting for, hopefully. Audio was better closer. Maybe I'll just scoot up a little. How about that?
A little too.
Does that work? We'll get this figured out eventually, trust me. Okay, so before we make the announcement, let me just give some background on what's leading up to this. So anyone that has been following the GoldFire Studios blog is probably aware of some of the things that have been working towards today's announcement. So for about the last 2 years, I've been writing about HTML5 and the future of games online. And for about the last year, GoldFire Studios has been going through sort of a reorganization. Part of that was with the GoldFire network, but there's a much bigger vision at play here that's just taking time to work through. If you watch my talk that I posted on the blog as well, I spoke about the future of online games with HTML5 in the spring at South by Southwest, and that goes to play into what's going on right now as well. And well, that's sort of the background. If you paid much attention to the relaunch of GoldFire Studios, you might have an idea. Thanks. There we go.
I feel a little awkward now.
Yeah, I've lost my spot. What were we talking about? The big announcement.
Yes. Yeah. It's HTML5, talking South by Southwest in the future of gaming.
Yeah. So what we are about to announce, and keep in mind, this is still a big secret. Only the people here watching this are going to find out about this until we make the official announcement on the GoldFire Studios website next week. So you all are the first people to hear about this, so that's something pretty cool, I think. And again, so where I was at, if you paid attention much to the relaunch of the GoldFire Studios website, you might have an idea of what this announcement is about to be. So the games page on GoldFire Studios has a third entry on it. Yes, number 761297.
Who is that?
You are onto something there.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So there's a third slot on the games page that says top secret. And that third slot is reserved for a very special new game that we've been working on. So that's what the announcement is about. It's the third game with GoldFire Studios, and this is something very different than what we've worked on before. It's something that really pushes the boundaries. Poker RPG pushed the boundaries 6 years ago, and this is going to just go a totally new step forward. You all have never seen anything like this on the web before. However, it is still in heavy development. We're not going to be able to show you a lot, but what we are going to be able to do is allow all of you to be the first people to sign up for the beta test. So let me just show you what that looks like right now. So I don't know how well you can see that on the screen.
Probably not too well.
The new game is called Casino RPG, and you might think it has a familiar name to one of our other games, perhaps, but it is quite a bit different, and I think you all will be very surprised by what you see in a very good way. We're going to have more previews about this and in future shows, as well as on the blog, showing you more about what's coming. But right now, all of you can go to casinorpg.com and sign up for the beta test. This is going to be a slow private beta rollout, and if you all sign up right now, you will be in that first batch of beta testers. So you'll get in on the ground floor and get to see this really cool new creation that we've been working on. So this has been the thing that we've been working on during this program since Luke came on board, and unfortunately we've had to be pretty secretive about it until now. So I think these shows will be quite a bit more dynamic after this one, because we're going to be able to talk about a lot more things moving forward. So I'm sure you all will have a lot more questions about this. We're going to have a lot of cool things to show you all in the next few weeks to next few months. So unless you all have any more questions, I think that's it for our show. Again, I want to remind you all, because we are pitching in 2 weeks, we won't have a show on the regularly scheduled time 2 weeks from now. The next show will stick to the regular schedule after that 1 month from tonight. So thank you very much, and everyone have a good night or a good day, wherever you may be. And we'll probably just hang out here for a little bit and answer any more questions you all have if anyone's interested. There will be more community challenges coming soon. Unfortunately, that's slipped a little bit. We're working on the pitch the last week or two.
Hey guys, 377802. Slightly developing the current games better. I think there's a lot of carryover between Casino RPG and Poker RPG. I think there's actually a lot of features that are going to be moving between the two.
Yeah, so Casino RPG has been something I've been thinking about for at least the last 2 years. And originally the idea was to basically relaunch Poker RPG. But it got to the point where it would have stretched ourselves even more thin than just starting something fresh, because there's just a lot of issues that go into that. And but there is a lot of carryover. Again, this is going to be on the GoldFire network. It's part of the same platform, and the community will be all integrated seamlessly. So that's not something you have to worry about.
Let's do you walk around or what? Can you answer that question? I'm not sure.
This is all the details we're giving right now. But at the next show, we're going to give you a lot more information and probably at least some screenshots. So be looking forward to that.
Damn you, that's a good one.
Do what? Like I said, the issues, any bugs outstanding, they're going to get fixed. We are stretched thin right now because of the pitch coming up, but part of that is we're trying to raise money, expand the team, and Chad is dying again. But expand the team and really push things forward on all fronts.
If anybody has any questions for me, instead of James gets quite a bit of email, I understand, but you can reach me at luke@GoldFireStudios.com as well. I'm a little more limited in the areas of the previous titles, but I'll help out anyway.
So let me just say this about Habbo Hotel. It's extremely limited. We're doing something a lot cooler, and I'll just leave it at that.
Playing RPG. Yeah, I actually... are you answering that one?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah, I'm actually, every once in a while I'll jump on Poker RPG when I can. I actually love playing card games in there. But we've been kind of busy recently, so I haven't been able to. But I'll try to hop into a game or two in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, I've unfortunately I haven't been able to hop on really either game in the last month consistently. That'll be changing once we're done with this program. It's added a lot to the workload, but it's going to pay off as we move forward. And you all, I'm confident you all are going to be really excited about what you see moving forward.
Yeah, and I said it last time, but for anybody else who wasn't here last time, you can find me on either games as Cold Blooded. That's my username.
So the site is, again, casinorpg.com. If you're having an issue finding it or accessing it, feel free to shoot either of us a message, and we'll get that to you. Because remember, you all are the first ones to get access to this. So in a week, everyone else will have access to sign up. Right now, it's just you guys.
Full details of what I do. Right now, we're just getting up for the pitch, and once we get some investment and we start getting a team, we're going to really be focus is going to be programming, and giving out real good stuff. And part of that will be James and I both pulling out a team that we can lead full time.
And art is another focus moving forward. Right now, we're just contracting art. We're sourcing it from all of you, which is awesome. But at some point soon, we'd like to get an artist full time to be able to have a lot more consistent content coming out for all of you.
No, I'm not strictly a coder. I can do a number of things. I'm not a great artist, though. I can try. But yeah, I'm not strictly a coder. I can move to other areas.
By the way, this mic is not real. I don't know. I just punked everyone. My fake mic. Man, this guy is persistent.
Is this...
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna start a sit and go tonight. Alright, so be around. Beat the owner sit and go tonight in, I don't know, an hour or two.
Hey, check out, why am I not a part of staff? You haven't updated me.
Good point. Like, what do you think?
Put me on the website. I think that's just part of being busy. And
yeah.
Maybe. You can make the busy excuse.
Yeah. Could you all see the screen?
Yeah, I'm coming to play. I'm not really sure how to answer that one. It's open-ended.
I think he's talking about the sit and go that I just committed myself to.
Oh, is that tonight?
Yeah, I
guess I wasn't listening, but yeah, I'll jump in.
It's gonna be awesome. See if you can beat me. Not many people can say that. Get an achievement.
I am cold-blooded. I'm poker RPG.
Good. The screen was visible. So again, we're still at the temporary office, because I forgot to mention that. We'll give another tour once we're back at our real office. That will be a very short tour, but Tourette's. You were always asking about Rhett. noticed that. So, funny story. Rhett is a real person, actually. You think he's me. Sometimes he's me. I'm just leaving it there. No one else knows what's going on. It's just
it's a little ambiguous.
It's just me and Looney that know what that means.
I think I know what it's. Yeah, I have to tell you.
We still have 20 people here.
Yeah, they want to grill us.
So these guys are really cool, and they're doing some really cool, awesome things, and I've got to see the game that they've been developing. And so keep on the watch and put your email address there. And they have committed so much time in this accelerator, and it's been great to get to know them. And we are excited for our pitch.
This is Devin, by the way, if you weren't here earlier. She's with one of the other companies, Raisemore, / Pigeon Me. So you'll be seeing her around, hopefully. Well, they will.
Yeah.
We'll
stay connected.
She'll stop by for another show. We'll get her over here. We need to show all of you their app once it's done. Go download Pigeon Me.
Yeah, Pigeon Me is pretty cool.
It's cool.
You can send homing pigeon to your friends and track them wherever they're at. So it's a great stalker app.
So it won't be added to the network until, that's a good question, probably around the time beta starts, but it will only be visible for the people who have access. So when beta starts, it's going to be private beta, and there's going to be a slow rollout where we will invite people, at a slow trickle pace as we flesh out the content and fix bugs and whatnot. But it will, as soon as beta testing starts, you'll be integrated into the network, so you won't have to create a separate account or anything like that.
Spanish commercial. They don't even know how to target your commercials correctly.
It'll be joined in the sense that it's part of the GoldFire network, so you'll be able to, for example, any gold you have can be shared between all the games. That's just, future of the network.
I like where they're going with that, though. We should be able to fight dinosaurs in the casino.
It's true. We could have dinosaurs randomly. Well, okay, we can't. Sorry,
You're about to
disregard what I just said. I'm gonna wipe that from the video record.
Why did I type in censor out of your option?
Yeah, so right now you can just sign up for an invite, and we will shoot you an email when you get into the beta test, which for all of you should be on day one. Yes, it'll be on the platform just like Poker RPG and BC Wars are. So
who's this person? There you have some business.
Anything you can do right now, you'll be able to do in the new game.
It was thinking really ahead of the game there. Third parties add games to the network.
So
you're trying to get him to say too much.
Yeah,
you're doing a good job of it.
This guy's a mind reader. I wonder who this anonymous person here is. If you happen to, I don't know if are they videoing the pitches?
I don't know.
So we will be talking about that in our pitch, actually, but that's down the road.
I'm a stalker. Is it similar to?
How do you sign up for an invite? Go to casinorpg.com, put in your email address. That's all you need to do. There won't be a link on GoldFire Studios website for about another week because we're just announcing it to all of you right now. So I'd love to add the prizes back, but unfortunately it's just not legally possible.
It's another story.
Yeah. Yeah, the prizes have gone, for the people who've been on Poker RPG a while, they know the prizes have gone through many stages. Fortunately, they had to be removed completely about a year ago.
This is due to the gambling.
Yeah, due to the gambling laws. So that stuff's in flux right now, so who knows what will happen in the future.
We won't sell.
All right, well, if there's no more questions, do what?
Well, yeah, Looney is chief creative strategist. They're going to let you dodge that one.
Is that Looney asking that question?
17.opens.
I've lost track. Everyone's just a random number. It's sort of
Weird.
Nerds.
Nervous.
I don't know what Nereus means. Good night to you as well.
All right. Good night, guys.
Well,
We'll see you on Poker RPG.
remember, we'll see you in a month. We'll post about it again, so be sure to tune in and send us as many questions as you've got. I'm sure you'll have a bunch of up in your game. So we'll be happy to answer those a month from tonight. So thanks for tuning in tonight, and I'll see you in a month.
Yeah, see you guys.